Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Kim Budgets. This is Kim. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. And if you've been here before, welcome back. To all of you who have already subscribed, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you're into cash stuffing, budgeting, financial journey kind of channels, this is the place for you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, comment, let me know where you're watching from. Also, I would like to say, I'm hoping that you won't be able to hear them. There are children playing outside directly below my window. I've been kind of waiting it out to see if they were going to at some point go inside, but they have not yet. So I'm hoping that you won't be able to hear them. Apologies if you do, but we're going to just go ahead and get into today's video. So what I'm going to do today is I have my list of sinking funds that I came up with in a previous video. And I'm just going to kind of slide this over to the side. I have these two binders. These are going to be my primary sinking fund. Please hold. My primary sinking fund binders for 2024. Very excited about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through. I've already kind of started this one. So I'm going to make sure what I have in this one is on here. And then whatever isn't in this one is going to go into the blue one, if that makes sense. And let's just go ahead and get into this. So this is from, I was right the first time. This is from, oh my goodness, I just lost the channel name, Baddies and Budgets. Their website is, I think it's just baddiesandbudgets.com. But if you Google Baddies and Budgets, or if you go on YouTube to Baddies and Budgets, you'll be able to get to their website. I love her stuff. It's all really cute. I'm a big fan. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. So in this binder, we have medical. I'm debating, do I want to like put a little check mark? Yeah. Okay, hold on. But I want to do it in the purple. Okay. So, and I'm sorry, you guys, I don't know a better way to set this up. So there's going to be a lot of arm crossing and it's just, I apologize. I'm just not really sure what else to do. Household. So that is on there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave this pin over here until I need it. That's what I'm going to do. Car maintenance. I was like, how is that not on there? It is. Clothes. So let's go ahead and cross that off. Birthdays. Cross these off. Entertainment. Gifts. Holidays. Miscellaneous. And then beauty. Okay. So that is what we currently have in our pink folder. So I'm going to put the ribbon around it. Like, honestly, you guys, look at this. I don't know if you can even tell on here, but like the texture, it's just so pretty. Anyways. This one, my blue binder is from Amazon, and all of these, except for this first one, are from Saves. This first one is from part of a set that I got from Supernatural Budgets. And I honestly just switched it out just because my ADHD brain likes variety. So that's why I switched it. But the rest of this set will be back at some point. Okay, moving is in here for now. I'm not adding it to this list because without spoiling anything, I will likely be done with moving before January 1st. Maybe. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. So I'm not adding it to next year because hopefully it will be done. If not by January 1st, then by the end of January at the absolute. Like that's the timeline I'm currently on. And then I will keep you guys posted on moving information. Work and licenses. I actually have to pull this, but we're going to this video, I'm just going to get all these set up and then I'm going to do a cash pulling video because I need to pull several of these. Car registration. Another one that's getting pulled because I need to pay that. Okay. Saving for a new car. Oh, I don't even have that on my list. See? Now, my car is in great condition. I love my car. This is going to be saving for either like a down payment or best case scenario to be able to buy a car in cash. That's a very lofty goal. So right now I'm just saving money for like a down payment. It's not a priority category, but I want to be working on that. Glasses is getting added back in this year because I had to go to the eye doctor and get my new glasses and my eyes need a part-time job. Anybody else? Like I see people talking about how they got 2 pairs and an eye exam for like $300 and meanwhile I have Prism and Progressives and all these things and I'm like, that sounds amazing. And in fact, she was like, now also just so you know, you can get 50% off a second pair. And then when she gave me my total, she said, you know, because you could get like prescription sunglasses. And then when she gave me my total, she goes, those would be really expensive sunglasses. And I was like, yeah, we'll just, we're fine with the ones we have. Okay, if you've been here for any length of time, then you know I'm a huge Dave Matthews fan. And I'm not getting rid of this category per se, but here's my current thought is they are doing a show in Vegas in March that is at a very small venue and I'm going to it. And the tickets were not as much as I expected them to be, but they were way more than anybody needed to spend, but here we are. So I, at this point, do not plan on traveling for any shows. Last year I traveled to the Gorge up in Washington, and the year before I traveled to Wisconsin and did the shows at Alpine music venue. I do not plan on traveling at all this year. I will probably just go to a Southern California show with my brother and our friends, but I'm keeping it in here just because I don't know, just in case anything comes up. But yeah, I don't think it's going to get the same level of use it did last year. Vacation, I'm going to restart the vacation fund because once again, my best friend is turning 50 this year, and at some point I'm optimistic that she's going to tell us what she wants to do for that event. No pressure. Okay, so now we have everything done except Christmas. Oh, while we're talking about sinking funds, I feel like I should mention this because most people who have pets have a pet sinking fund, and totally makes sense, right? I don't have a pet sinking fund, and the reason I don't is because I have 2 little dogs and a whole bunch of sea creatures that I sort of was given, and then the person did not want them back, and then it just kept escalating. Anyways, there's a lot of sea creatures, but moving right along. I have a debit card, through Credit AI. It is the only thing that I use it for is for the pets. On Chewy.com, on Petco.com, that card is the number that's in. So like one of my dogs has prescription heart medication and she has seizures. So I end up putting both of her medication or all of her medications on that card. And then what I do is every time I get paid, I just transfer money over to it. And that's kind of how I keep track of how much like the animals have spent. It's just the easiest way for me to do it. Because we have reoccurring subscription or like not subscriptions. Well, we do have some for, I guess, like their treats and stuff, but like for their medicine prescriptions, I want to make sure that I know for sure that there's enough money in that account. And it's just like, if it were to get if my other accounts get compromised or something, that theirs is separate and on its own. And that works out really well for me. So that's why there's no dog or pet sinking fund. And also, if you have followed me for any length of time, you know that I used to do cash envelopes. I have mostly stopped cash envelopes. I get my gas at the Costco, so I have a different card that it gets a certain amount of money each month. It's a debit card, and that is my gas money. And so in my wallet, I have an envelope. This is gas, and I have that and my Costco card in there because I typically get gas at Costco. And then I also do the same thing with like my food money goes onto a different card. And so that's the card that's attached to like apps where I order things or whatever. So let's say I haven't had Starbucks in a really long time, but if I were to go to Starbucks, that's the card that I would use. And then that way I can keep track of all those things. Cash just does not work as well for me in that regard. So, and if you have any other questions, let me know. This is the system that has worked for me, but I always say, they call it personal finance for a reason. And I think it's really, really important that that you do what works for you. Don't watch somebody's channel and say, I'm going to do exactly what they do, because honestly, what works for me may not work for somebody else. And I see people, a really good example of it is Alicia over at Hands and Bands. Love her channel. She is amazing. I couldn't do the fake money like she does. There's too much room for error in there for my liking. I do have savings buckets in my high yield savings account, but even then it's just very, I don't know. I can't even imagine getting that set up. So again, whatever works for you is what you should go with. So, moving on to my last video, I talked about my savings, my financial goals for the year, basically. Paying off all of my consumer debt. So my credit cards and my car is on the list. I need to update this because I'm going to be honest, I don't remember. I need to count how many circles are left and then check it against the total amount due. But this is my car payoff tracker. So we're hoping to get this as either full or mostly full. And then there it is. I started this. Ignore this amount because it has changed, and that's okay. I think it has gone up a tiny bit, although I don't know because I did pay off I don't know. I need to retotal everything, but I'm going to continue using this. We may just adjust the numbers, or there may just be like one extra payment at the end to make up, to get the last block. But the goal is for this to be done. Now does this include the car? I'm going to have to double check. I don't remember if I included the car in that total or not. Hopefully I did. That would be nice. And then I found this savings challenge from Janelle Ray Budgets. And I was like, oh, this is great. Because what I really want to do is I did the penny challenge this year. Actually completed it all, and I used it for like holiday money. So I think that I'm going to use this one for holiday money for next year. Although the thing is, I don't need this much for holiday money. So this may be just like a year-long challenge, and I may do something else for holiday savings. But I found this little book at I do not know exactly how you pronounce this, or I think it's Daiso. It's Daiso. It has some of the cutest products. If you're looking for any kind of like snacks that are like from Asian, like different Asian country snacks. So like the, like potato chips or crackers or any of the spicy things that you see people eating. They carry them there and it's great. And so I got this. And so I went ahead and I have turned this into the Don't Mind This. I started one way and then I had to switch it to the other way. So this is going to be my year-long savings challenge. So there's 52 squares. And so my plan is to do 2 per paycheck. I am very excited about that. I will also be finishing the Straight Out of Debt. And this is like right now, I'm going to say probably my top priority. I am, I don't know, maybe a little bit less than halfway through. Yeah, a little bit less. Well, it's hard to say. 1, 2. Yeah, maybe a little bit less, but that's okay. So I'm going to finish this as, expeditiously as possible. Other savings challenges that I have that I am on the fence about what we're going to do. I still have this monthly one that I have been working on. I have up until February done. Again, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep working on this one. I don't know if I'm going to just stop working on this one once I start the 2024 challenge. I don't know. Right now, I'm going to keep working on this one, at least with my December paychecks, and then I will make a decision. Last but not least, we have our savings book. I might collect F-Bucks through next year and see how many I can get for the entire year. That could be fun, since it does seem to be a really slow process. I do have this Miss Moneybags challenge that I've had forever, basically to collect tens. So what I might do is I might take extra tens that I have throughout the year and put it in here and just like do a year-long $10 savings challenge to see what I can end up with. This is my ongoing Larry challenge book or envelope. I do have this Larry challenge book from Alicia over at Hands and Bands. Adore her, adore him. So we're almost done with the In and Out savings. And then there's the Chasing Hearts, there's Sweet Savings. So this is like a whole book of little mini challenges. So I might start on another one of those. I might wait. But right now I'm going to finish that one. I did start the Pac-Man. So we will be doing that. And then back here I just have some others. I did get also from Alicia over at Hands and Bands this super cute diamond rush. And my birthday is in April, so I'm a Taurus, and our gemstone is the diamond. So it is very possible that this is going to be for like my birthday weekend money. Like I did a challenge last year for it, so I might do a challenge this year for it. And then let's see. There's one more challenge situation. Now, this is the other option. So this year for Christmas, like I said, or for holidays, I guess, because I used a lot of it over Thanksgiving, I did the penny challenge. I got this. It was an impulse purchase. I couldn't help myself. It's a Villains Savings Challenge book. And I'm going to be honest, when I got it, I had no earthly idea what I was going to do with it. But I am considering the possibility of working on these throughout the year and then putting this money into my holiday money, since it's like, Halloween and Nightmare Before Christmas, and, villains are very holiday themed in my world. So, I'm thinking that might be an option instead of the penny challenge, because I could just do like one at a time. And they're all relatively not ridiculous amounts. Like this one totals 65. So, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's about 70. So like, how much could they possibly be each? So, I mean, I feel like I could do a couple of these a pay period and set that money aside for the holidays. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that sounds like a good plan for this. And it's just so cute. I can't get over it. I love it. So, all right. So just to recap, so we have basically these are going to be like our primary sinking funds, secondary sinking funds. I don't want to say like low and high. I actually shouldn't say low and high priority because they're kind of pretty close to each other. And then, oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to bump you. And then we have this one. We have straight out of debt that hopefully we can get finished, you know, ASAP. And then the 2024. And before anybody asks, I got these stickers at Michael's. They were on the clearance rack. I don't know if they still have them. They are purple and sparkly. Kind of purple and sparkly? Yeah, purple and sparkly. So anyways, I think that's everything. So thank you guys so much for joining me as I get myself all set up. I'm really, really excited for 2024. 2023 has been an absolute, I don't want to say it's been the worst year ever, but it's up there. It's up there in the top 3 for me. So, I'm really excited just to be done with this year, and start fresh and, you know, just keep it moving on to the next one. And again, I appreciate all of you who have been watching, subscribing, commenting. You are the realist, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Bye.